Hello everyone. So today I actually don't have too much time. I know I was like, oh, I want to do 2 videos a week, but then I just got really busy and I couldn't do it. Um so I am planning on doing that now. I'm actually hoping to do more than 2 videos a week. But I'm not making any promises because I never know what's going to happen. But I'm going to try to do more than 2 a week. Honestly, I want to do at least 5 a week, like one every weekday. Maybe not weekday, maybe just like 5 in general, so it could be a weekend. But yeah, 5 videos sounds good to me. One a day would be great. I have a little extra time now, so that'd be good to do. Yeah, but today we're just going to do a short one. We got 2 piles. So, we have the first pile is going to be this one where I have my pendulum. So I have my pendulum I use on this one. I have some pre-selected cards there. And then the second pile is going to be this selenite. This big selenite wand with some cards. So you can just pick whichever one you're feeling drawn to. Alright, yeah, just get yourself centered. Yeah, get yourself centered and pick the one you feel drawn to. And we will start. So we'll start with the first one. We'll do the pre-selected cards first. Oh, I should have mentioned it. But so this is going to be the energy update on where your future spouse is right now. Where they are energetically. What are they going through? Yes. All right. First one. Yes, so we got this nice sunstone pendulum. I love this pendulum. It's so beautiful. It's kind of hard to see. It's easier to see in the sunlight, but it's really pretty. Yeah. Okay. It's the main one I use. I have a couple other ones, but this one's the prettiest, and I feel connected to it the most out of my other ones. All right. Okay. So where are your future spouses right now? What are they dealing with right now? All right. So the first card we got is Dove Spirit, Be Peace. I'm just going to lay out all the cards first and then talk about them. We got Squirrel Spirit, Believe in Yourself. Lion Spirit, Be Generous of Heart. And then for these cards, we got Loyal Heart. Clean It Up. How do I want to do this? Put it there. Loyal Heart. Here and Now. And for the last one, I'm going to do it like this. Just put it there. So what I was getting for your future spouse is that they've just been in an energy of being distracted. It's like there's a lot going on in their head. So they know kind of what they want to be doing and where they want to go, but they aren't in the right headspace to actually do it. It seems like they're just kind of in a stagnant period right now, a low period, where they don't know exactly how to go forward. It's a lot like mental stuff with them, mental and emotional stuff. Yeah, they're not in an active period currently. they know that somehow they'll make it and they'll get through what they're going through right now. And they have the belief that they can. They just are unable to go through with it and do it. Seems like they are in a very receiving energy right now, so they're kind of getting a lot of ideas of, and they're getting all these plans of what to do. They just haven't enacted them yet. They're letting go of some stuff in their life, letting go of things that have been holding them down, and they're letting go of ideas that sounded good at the time, but now later they're realizing that really they weren't being helped. Like maybe a certain job sounded good at the time, but now that they're going through it and they're realizing how much energy they're using from it and how the payoff really isn't worth it, they're just trying to think smarter. They're trying to think smarter and more realistic right now. But they do have a lot of loyalty to themselves, to their own life, to their own mission. They have a deep belief in themselves and where they want to go. They're getting distracted by other things. Yeah, they're really at a cross sections right now of letting go of things from their life that I don't think they've fully let them go, though. It's like they're letting go of things that aren't serving them, but they're doing it more mentally. It's like they're preparing themselves to let go of some things that aren't helping them. Certain habits, routines, jobs, even people in their life that just aren't good for them. Whoops. Yeah, so they're mentally preparing themselves to let go of some stuff. They haven't quite done it yet. They're just trying to better their life, really. They're in the step right before actually enacting it all. But they will do it because this is somebody that really loves themselves. Somebody that's really dedicated to improving their life. They have a really clear path, a really clear idea of what they want to do, and they'll do the hard work to get there. Yeah, they're a very hard worker. And I think they're somebody that's really, they don't need a lot to be happy, and they're not somebody that's very greedy or anything. They just need the basics, the bare minimum to be happy. But they work hard for what they have. I really see them after this period. They're going to be in their power. And other people are going to look at them and they're going to wonder how they got here. Like, how are they so successful now? Why are they, like, the whole energy around them is going to be different. And people are going to be curious. I'm also getting some jealousy around that. Of course, that's always going to happen when you're improving yourself and those around you aren't. And they see the benefits you're getting from it. And they're going to be jealous because they want that too. But they don't see the hard work you're putting in, you know? So they're going to have to deal with that. But I don't see them caring about it. They really dedicated to improving themselves, and they're going to have a whole different energy around them after this. Yeah, an energy of just confidence, power. But not in a way, like they're not trying to make anybody jealous. They're not trying to seem like they're better than anybody else. That's just what everybody else is that's from what everybody else is feeling out of their insecurities. But your person really, they're just doing this for themselves to improve their life. Right? And this is definitely going to help them to get into alignment with you. Because it seems like you've already gone through this. And so they're up-leveling themselves to be energetically where you are on your frequency. Yeah, they're just getting the little rest in that they need right now, right before all the hard work they're going to have to do. Okay. I like that, though, because they can see how, like, what their actions have led them to be, like, what their life has been from their actions, the consequences of that. And they can also see what will happen if they change things. So they're really looking at the situation fully, and they're really analytical about that. You know, they're not making really quick decisions or irresponsible decisions. They really are calculating every single step. Yeah. Because it's really important to them, you know? They want to make sure that they're doing everything right. That something won't happen out of nowhere that throws them off. Okay. This is a very mature person. I feel like a lot of people in their life aren't at this stage yet. And so they might feel a little like an outsider. They might feel a little alone in that. But I think other people, after they see the changes in your person in their life, those around them are also going to change. So it's like they're this herald of change for everyone around them. It's great. Okay, let's get a little more cards. Okay, this is going to be the tarot cards. Okay. Where are they right now? Yeah. 10 of Wands. Where are they right now? Energetically. Two of Cups. I feel like 6 sounds like a good number to do right now. That's what I'm being called to do. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. I do feel like a lot of this has to do with their finances. Then it might not be everyone, but I feel like it does have to do with finances and career. Wait, we got the Hanged Man. Ooh. Wow, it's a lot of pentacles. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Ooh. Okay. And then we got the 8 of Swords. Okay. And what's this? Something flipped over in here. The 10 of Cups. Okay. Let's put the 10 of Cups up here. Okay. Yeah. They're going through the hard work now. They've been trying to continue the way they've been for so long that it's caused them so much stress and anxiety of just the thought of staying the way they are right now is very depressing to them. Like, I don't think they could do it. It really scares them to think of what would happen if they didn't change and they kept going the way they are. Because that's definitely a life that would not lead them to happiness. They would just... Because I do feel like they're a little miserable right now, but it'd be worse if they kept going. Just all those emotions stacked up on top of each other and all the stress. It would really drive them crazy. So they've been holding on for a long time, and I think it's because they needed to. And also I think they didn't believe in themselves fully at the time. They just didn't. But that's changing. It's definitely changed. I think they have like a little rest period. Something happened that really made them think about this. Something hit them hard. Where they just kind of woke up to what's going on in their life. And realized that they had to change things. They couldn't continue the way they were going. And really, I do think it was, they weren't being honest with themselves. They weren't being there for themselves either. Because whatever they were doing was not making them happy at all. I think they were just doing it because they felt they needed to. They felt that whatever job they were doing, they felt like that's what they were worth. You know? They didn't see the value in themselves, and they didn't think that they could do something better or bigger. So they were just doing the bare minimum, really. But I think it was a lot of work. It was just not the smartest work. You know? Like, they were working a lot, but it was very draining. Compared to, they could do something less draining on them and make more, you know? It wasn't the smartest use of their time. This is really going to set them up, too, for the future. It's really going to set them up for the future. They're going in the right direction. And they're going to be a lot happier. Not just because they might be making more money, but it's all the stress being gone from them and the lack mentality going away. They're going to feel content in themselves pretty much. And they're going to have more time to themselves as well. I see them being a lot more connected to themselves. I think it's because they're going in the right direction. They're going the way they're meant to be, where they're meant to be. Which is really helping them to be more in alignment with themselves in their path. They're going to be really great at giving advice to other people about this too. Because they can see other people that are in this same situation that they were in. Are currently in pretty much as well. And they can help them change their life so that they'll be happier. Not so burnt out. There might even be some people that purposefully look for them to get information because they see this person as a genius or somebody just very smart that changed their life, and so they want to do the same thing. They could even get paid for doing that, consulting people and advising them, counseling people. In the same situation they were in. They could get money from that in the future. And I don't think they're going to be blinded again by the situation they're in. Like, if something else comes up, I think they're not going to be put in a tight spot where they don't know what to do. Or they're not going to be oblivious of the situation they're in. And that also goes back to them being in alignment so they can see their path clearer. I also got that they may be able to buy their own home soon. Yeah. Like within 10 months or so. Like after changing their career. Yeah. They're going to be better at manifesting. Because they're going to be in higher frequency. All right. So that's where your future spouse is right now. They're kind of in a situation of analyzing where they are right now, how to move forward, and what they have to do, what they have to let go of to do that. All right. Well, I'll see you later. We're going to move on to pile 2 now. All right. Pile 2. Let's see. This selenite wand is huge. It's actually the only selenite wand I have. There was a shop that opened up close to my home. And I stopped in there for a few minutes while I was waiting for my ride. And I got a selenite wand, so this selenite wand. And I also got this citrine. Yeah, they're very pretty. I like them a lot. I also saw some of the tarot cards I really like that I've been seeing other people use, but I didn't get them because they were kind of expensive. And honestly, I don't really need them. But the crystals, they're fun. And I can make better use out of them than I could the tarot cards. I already have quite a few tarot cards, so. All right, pile 2. So where is your future spouse right now, energetically? What are they going through? Let's see. Got the selenite wand. That they're cleansing their life. They're going through healing right now. Let's see. Okay, so we got, first card we got is, this is such a pretty card. White Raven Spirit, Trust in Magic. We got Bobcat Spirit, Life is a Mystery. We got Rabbit Spirit, Now is a Lucky Time. That's a really pretty one too. I like the coloring on that one. Right, and then for you guys, I got 4 of the animal cards. So we got Vulture Spirit, Nothing is Wasted. Right, and then we got Round and Round. All That Glitters. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Then we got The Tribe. And Unfinished Symphony. Okay, let's see. Where is your future spouse right now? What are they going through energetically? What's happening in their life? For them, it seems like they've just begun... They've just began a new journey in their life. It's like they have a lot of possibilities in front of them. They seem very optimistic about their life right now. Yeah, I think they just met a lot of good, like-minded people recently. And they're seeing everything, all the things that they can do with them. There's a lot of possibilities with them. It's almost like they're seeing life in a new way. Yeah, they're seeing different sides of life that they didn't even know existed. Yeah, a lot of good is coming out of this, though. And maybe they're seeing sides, like different things that they don't like and they don't energetically connect to, like different lifestyles or cultures or thought processes. But still, they're learning from all of that. This could be somebody that is going to school right now. or some kind of, they're learning something, a course or something. Yeah, there's just so many possibilities for them right now. It's exciting for them. But it seems like they have a lot of control over their life right now. Like, they can make their own decisions, and they feel confident in that. But they also don't seem like the type of person that is too calculating with it. They seem like they just want to have fun. They seem very spontaneous, very adventurous. They're just enjoying themselves, it seems like right now. Like, sure, they may be struggling in some aspects, but overall, they're just having fun with life right now. They're learning a lot right now. You know, and they're seeing all sides of things. They're seeing some, positives in life, some things that could happen that would be amazing for them. They're also seeing some, like unsavory situations. Yeah, it seems like they're absorbing a lot of different information, different knowledge. They're also hearing a lot of different perspectives on things. Yeah. They're having a good time right now. Very optimistic. Okay. Let's see. Your guys' is more straight to the point. It's more like there's not much going on. It's not as complex as the first group, which even then wasn't like too complex, but this one's just literally they're having fun. And I think there are some people around them that don't have the best intentions for them. But even then, I feel like if something does happen to them, maybe they're taking advantage of, I think they would still appreciate the experience. Because it is another experience, Like, they don't get too emotionally invested, like, too much so that if something bad happens to them, they're just, like, devastated, They're able to pick themselves back up and see the situation for what it is. And they're able to see how what happened might benefit them. Yeah. They seem very extroverted. Somebody that likes to be around a lot of people and learn from different types of people, They're very curious. They're a curious person. They might also be an artistic person. I could see them being in entertainment or social media. But they're around a lot of like-minded people. A lot of people that are interested in the same things as them. Like, they've definitely already found a few people that are in their soul tribe. People that are just soul family to them, that they have a deep connection with. And I think they do have some sort of mission they're supposed to do in life that involves some of these people. Like, they have a joint mission that they have to do. Of course, everybody has a ton of different soul missions, but just one of them has to do with some of the people they're already in contact with and friends with. All right. I could see it being charity. That's coming to mind, charity. Because they do seem like a very generous person, and they want to help others. But I also keep getting artistic stuff, like music. Music's the big one that's coming in. Like, it's not acting or anything. It's music keeps popping up. I'm seeing a piano. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What else do we got for you guys? Okay, we got the High Priestess. We're going to get 6 of these cards. Let's see. Seven of Wands and the Lovers. Yeah. Ooh. All right. Got 9 of Cups. 2 more cards. Ooh, that one hit the mic. That one went flying. Okay. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And we got the Knight of Cups. All right. Seems like your future spouse has quite a good intuition. They're really strong in that aspect. Intuition. I'm getting artist again with that photo for some reason. Artist. That's what the moon's making me think of. It could be random, but it makes me think of, I don't know if you guys know Kevin Moon from The Boys, which is a K-pop group, and he's really good at art. Seems like they know the right moves to make in life. Like, they seem very lucky to other people, but it's because they're just very tapped in. And they're open-minded to stuff, but they kind of are very strong in their own beliefs. And they may have, like, if they do work online in social media, they may get, like, a lot of hate. People that think, I don't know, it's like they kind of polarize people around them. People either hate them or love them. But they're very strong in themselves, and they don't let hate get to them. I think they can see the deeper meaning, especially if they are a very spiritual person, and they know that most people, the reason that they throw all this hate out is because they, in themselves, aren't happy. And so they're just trying to make other people feel that way too, and they're just in that vibration of hate, you know? So they can't even output all that love until they heal themselves. But most people don't do, a lot of people don't do that. They just project hate onto other people because it's easier. Yeah, they're very happy in their life, though. I'm seeing them as being somebody very strong. Very strong in themselves. And they seem very mature for their age. I think a lot of people don't expect them to be as mature as they are for their age. They kind of have, like, boss energy. Yeah, they're pretty fulfilled with what they're doing right now. Like, they're happy with their life. They're having fun. This might be somebody in their, like, 20s or 30s. They could be older, though, but I'm just getting the energy of that. Somebody, you know, just getting out in the world and experiencing a lot and, you know, just having fun. But they don't seem to have that big struggle that most people have in that age group. I mean, everybody has struggle, but, you know, I think in those times of your life, you're really struggling. This person just they're having a lot of fun. I think they just don't let the struggle get to them. All right. And there's somebody that, sure, you'd think that if they are this happy, they'd have everything. You know, they'd be a rich person, they'd have a great family, they'd have, you know, great mental health, they'd have, you know, everything would be great for them. But no, I don't think they have more than everyone else. Like, they're also struggling like everyone else. They don't have a victim mentality. And they just try to improve themselves, you know? They see the positives in life. They're not just brewing in negativity like a lot of people do. And that's how they're happy. Like, they'll be happy if they have $1. They're like, cool, I have $1. I can get something with this, you know? They're just very grateful for their life and what they have. This might be somebody that's been through a lot earlier in their life. So they've gone through some very traumatic stuff. So now they're able to appreciate the littlest things in life. You know, they're not as affected by things like smaller things that most people it just breaks them. For this person, it's not like that. They're very strong mentally. Yeah. I also feel like they are probably dating. Yeah. I feel like they are, but I don't think they're serious with anyone else. I think they're open to possibilities, and they're having fun, you know? They just seem to be in the time of their life of having fun and learning. You know, they're not in like a place to be settling down or to be having to be like, they're not in a place to really be just thinking deeply on life and what's going on with them. Like somebody that kind of pulls everything together and just works really hard. This person, they're having fun with their life. They're having a good time. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with your person. It's funny because your person's kind of very different than the first pile. Very different. But yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching this. And if you want to subscribe, please do that. I'm going to be coming out with more videos for you guys. Okay. All right.